Okay, so I'm here in the final stretch of the game, sort of messed up, so I've actually just defeated Sphinxara, or whatever it's called up here, and Tri-Point downstairs. Incredibly easy. Like, Sphinxara took an entire 4 hits to defeat. Tri-Point took an entire 3 hits to defeat. Tri-Point's just down once Zell gets up. Okay, yeah, Tri-Point's just down this. I'm not going to open it because that's all it's down there. It's just Tri-Point who have now defeated. Yeah, so I mean, there are still a number of bosses left in Ultimecia's castle, so there's still plenty to do. And those were the 2 easiest bosses, which again took about 10 seconds each to defeat. This room, very important. We'll come back here later. There's a bit of a weird, I don't know what's going on exactly there, like some purple mist, which is coalescing endlessly. Don't exactly remember where I'm going though, so I'm just gonna wander around a bit. Each monster you defeat, you unlock 1 new ability, which has been sealed. And I'm pretty sure you do, in order to actually unseal them all, need to defeat all of them. You don't just Okay, I'm not sure where that. Yeah, that was a bit pointless. Yeah, so you do actually need to defeat all of them. You need to actually yeah, unlock all of them. Getting to Ultimecia doesn't unlock all of them for you or something, as far as I remember. Is that a door? Yeah, it's a door, okay. Is that? No, that's not a way. That's not a door or a passage of any sort. This is a very tall tower. Bit ridiculous, really. Is there? No. I can't actually draw anything. Even if there is something which I want, which I don't think there is anything about that I want. I'll get somewhere eventually, endlessly wandering around. Oh, okay, I've skipped like everything. This is actually Ultimecia. Yeah, so if I go up here, eventually there's a... You go into the next screen. Yeah, so if I enter there, I fight Ultimecia. So I'm going to have to go back and try to remember where the hell everything else is. So I just noticed the door over there. Here's a pendulum. I'm pretty sure you can, if I do it right, that I can jump on it. Okay, there it is. Jumping on the pendulum. We're all standing inside each other. That's a bit strange. So coming out this door, is there a boss? There is a boss. Okay, I think this is actually the hardest boss. Still don't think it'll be very hard, but... Did I just go walk up to him, not face around, and now he's going to back attack me? Yeah, that better not happen. No, okay, we did realise that we should probably actually turn around. Wow, he must have a lot of vitality. Yeah, he does have a lot of vitality. I do have, of course, match strength on all the characters, but I can't use magic, so I can't use Meltdown or anything. If you look very closely, you may notice a slight resemblance in some way. I mean, it's really difficult to tell, but it just looks a little bit like Bahamut, just ever so slightly. In fact, what they might have done is use the exact same model and change colour to blue. Yeah, so I definitely would be using Meltdown, but I can't use it. Meltdown, of course, being one of the sort of status-inducing spells which bosses aren't actually immune to. Some of the earlier bosses are susceptible to some statuses, but the later ones tend not to be. Yeah, so obviously he's not attacking and he's charging up some ability, but I can't remember what it's actually called. It's DA... Damnation Day... I'm not sure. And there it is defeated. So we will never find out what it's called unless I look it up, which probably will. And so now that Tiamat is, I'm pretty sure what it's called, I will unlock magic. Yeah, so now Tiamat is defeated, I'll now look for the next one. Okay, so I'm back where the boss, first boss was fought. Go off to the right from there rather than straight onwards. I'm stuck. Ah, okay. Actually, is that? I'm not going to do this now, but this is very relevant to something else, but I'm not going to do it right now. Yep, so there's the large painting. So we need to use the other titles from the paintings elsewhere in the room to make up the title of to make up the title of that painting, which is apparently too faint to read. Oh, there's another one. Okay, and some more paintings up here. We can see that there's a clock down there, and that is actually indicating like yeah, signifies the 3 paintings that we're looking for. There's no painting. Okay. Did I need to inspect it while? No? Can I inspect this painting? Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, and just carry on inspecting the rest of the paintings. Pretty sure I do actually need to inspect all of them before answering. I don't know if this Latin is actually correct in any way. And there's a last one. Cowardice. I couldn't actually make out that picture at all. I don't know what it even said. Yeah, so is there an angle which we can actually see this clock from? Oh well. I'll see if I can see it at all from this side. Because I'm pretty sure I can't actually see it from downstairs. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, and no one can draw. Okay, so the hour hand is on 8. The minute hand is on 4, and the second hand is on 6. Yes, now we can actually choose which one we want to set it as. And, well, I do actually know what the answer to this is. So it's actually garden. Yeah, sleeps. Messenger. Whoa, where did that come from? What the shit? Pretty sure this is not very difficult either. Quite a difficult, like, puzzle thing you have to do to get to there though, because the did the clock actually correspond to anything else? I'm not even sure it did. Meltdown. Now does it work? Yes, good. No, oh, damn it. Didn't mean to do that. For one, it's a waste of meltdowns. Oh well, whatever. And yeah, of course it explodes. I will release item. And now on to the next one. Okay, so now just this is only the screen upwards from the previous room. Going down into just go some direction. Ah no, you've locked me in. Red Giant. Which is a Behemoth, not Behemoth, Iron Giant. Is it Iron Giant? That sounds about right. Skinned red. You missed. No, it's immune to it. Unless it's not immune to it and it just didn't work. Ah, there it is. Haha! that made a small difference. Yeah, so he's not immune to it. I mean, it's only got a chance to inflict vitality none to anything. Like, bosses are very capable of not actually having that inflicted upon them, but yeah, it is actually somewhat necessary for this boss. And so he turns to stone and then disintegrates. Of course. Why does everything in this world, like, explode or disintegrate or melt when it dies? Diamond armor. That's... oh, GFHP plus 40%. Like, great. Absolutely great. That is totally useless. Closed from the other side. Okay. Use prison key so we can get back out. No, something shining there. Another prison key. Armory key, okay. Used armory key. Cool. Now this is actually an absolutely identical model to something you can just randomly fight. It's not immune to poison. What the hell? Okay. I don't think Renoa's gonna die somehow. I think she'll be just fine. Those are some shoddy knight armor. Like, sprites in the background. Oh, it didn't. Oh, it didn't die. Now it's dead. Yeah, that was a shoddy as hell. Oh, it's back. Yeah. So now, it actually appears different. Although maybe this is what all the other ones look like. They just didn't bother to pop back up. Oh god, I need to use meltdown. Counter twist. Ah, whatever. Yeah, I definitely need to use meltdown. Vitality none on you, sir. I will release... Draw. And now go for another wander around, try to look for some more bosses. Okay, so now I'm back in this room. I've switched parties, and so I actually also equipped, I switched their junctions and everything. So if I go on this, over here, the lever has been depressed, switch to the other party. And so now I'm in this room over here. What room am I actually in? Oh, I need to switch these back. Oops. Now switch those back. I can go up over to the... What room am I in? Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, so I can go up over to the chandelier, sort of thing. Giant chandelier. And because the lever's been depressed, we can run across it and aren't hindered. As a result of that, we can fight Krista, I'm pretty sure it is. Face my wrath for seeking thy sealed power. Wow, he's a bit of a dickhead. There's meltdown. Probably not actually necessary. I have no idea what vitality actually has, but nonetheless, now he has none. Counterattacks everything with that, apparently. That's actually, like, decently powerful, sort of. 0? Really? I must have something equipped which doesn't work on him. Okay. Oh, that was a final attack. yeah, fortunately I've got enough status and status defense, not status defense, actually not elemental defense either, there is none, but vitality and stuff. Spirit? Wait, what's spirit do? Okay, I will release Resurrection. And now with him dead, there's only one left, which is which one was it again? Oh well, I still have one more to go, and I've got to get that one first. Catapoblas. Yeah, that's it, Catapoblas. Yeah, so I'll go and find him. Now the last one just has to be something to do with this elevator room here. So apparently how it works is that the heavier your party is, of which this would be the heavier party given that we've got 2 of the male members, and that's all it's based on, and the other group has only 1 male member, so this is the heavier party. However, I'm not going to go on that side right now because all that would happen is I would get sent down and then I wouldn't be able to get back up. So I'll go back over to this side. And switch party members. Or switch to the other party. Okay, and then... oops, not that. Switch. So I don't fight anything. Go back to the other side of the elevator, which I think is this way. Still getting that useful cheddar. Okay, so now I'm on this side. I can get on, switch to a party, go over here, and because I am the heavier party, they get sent over. Then I switch back, and here we are. Okay, so we can get off. Kuraga, that's useless. Floodgate key. Okay, can we exit anywhere here? No. So then we can go back on here, switch to a party. We get off. Thereby send it over to them. Better switch back now. But we have a floodgate key, which is, I think, what we need, and we don't need to switch back to that party again. Now, what I think the floodgate key goes to is that place off from the fountain, off to the right. I'm not completely sure about that, like, sure at all, but I think that's the direction it's in. because otherwise that's a completely useless just area. You know, it's just a direction off from a fountain which does absolutely nothing. Renault just completely no-sells the fall, and Zell, despite being the like martial arts expert, falls over, takes like 10 seconds to get it back up. Okay, so is this where the floodgate key is used? No. Where is it then? Okay, so here's where I use floodgate key, where there is water, indeed, because in the other place, while it's seemed to be a place where perhaps you can actually go, apparently not. Apparently it is completely useless. So did that open? No, it did not open this door. Oh. Right. Okay. So now the waters have descended. Oops, not that way. Yeah, that is just the most amazing landing I've ever seen by Renault. If that weight thing's actually a mechanic, I wonder... Well, obviously exactly the same thing would happen, but... Oh, okay. But, yeah, if you took like three moon... how do I get it? Okay, that's a strange place for me to go from. So apparently it's in this room. Yes, okay, there was a door there. Totally invisible, but there is a door. And now these boxes are some sort of riddle. Okay, so the first one changes only those. This changes the first... Yeah, so the first one changes 1 and 2. The second one changes 1, 2 and 3. This changes 2, 3 and 4. And this changes just 3 and 4. Yeah, so those are actually like mirrors of each other essentially. So I need to open all of these. Which is really easy. Hello, caterpillars, or whatever your name is. I seem to be fine. So this is the very last of the regular bosses in Ultimecia's castle. I'm Catoblepas. Okay, Catoblepas. Totally normal name. That's what I called my dog. Don't have a dog. I'm lying. Actually, that is a bit like a dog, I suppose. Pretty massive, has enormous horns and stuff like that, but still dog-like. Ultimecia. And that was its final attack, which did a maximum of about 1,000 damage to Rinoa. So yeah, not very worrying really. And so now we will unlock the final thing, which is save. Okay, very good. Okay, just one last thing to cover. Well, before something else. I have no particular use for it because I already have all of my characters with like 4 abilities junctioned. You can see like 4 abilities there, and my other characters also have that. But it's still a rare item, which I suspect the vast majority of players wouldn't have all 3 of. Rosetta Stone, which you can get. If you look at that, you might think, oh, I need to play something quite complicated, but you don't. What you need to do is press all buttons at the same time, which with an Xbox controller is impossible. To actually press the L2 and the R2 button at the same time, so you have to rebind them. So, having rebound them, just press all the buttons at the same time. And so having done that, what should happen is that has now yeah, like the gates gone down. This has already been drained because of what I did just at the end to get to Kato Blepaz. Go down here. Has been disengaged by a prison lock. And up there is the Rosetta Stone. Yeah, so that sort of unlocked a passageway around the castle, which is now completely useless because we're not really going to use the castle anymore. Apart from the ultimate boss next,